I spent 26 years in the Cincinnati Fire Department as a firefighter. And part of my job as a firefighter was to service fire hydrants. This is routine things. You have to admire these little guys. You know, they get not a lot of recognition. And when the opportunity came to get a fire hydrant, I did take one. I got one. Talked to a waterworks crew, got it home. Well, one don't always do it. Well, all of a sudden, Ed's collecting hydrants and on the internet, and they're on the internet, and all of a sudden I get an email one day. I've got this kind of hydrant. Would you trade me one of these kind of hydrants? And that's how it happens. As far as the amount of hydrants I've collected over the years, right now we're 212. I have more than that because of spares and traders and what have you, reserves that you keep. But there are 212 hydrants that are different and on display. I have a number of them from the middle 1800s, 1860s, 1870s. I have a Holly hydrant, which is the first hydrant patented in the United States, I understand. Michigan brass and iron, 1880 hydrant. The bourbon, copper, and brass was that's a common hydrant at that era. I have a hydrant from R.D. Woods Company, 1864. That's an old hydrant. At that time, they were very ornate hydrants, decorative almost. Looking at some of the intricate designs and flowery details that are in the older hydrants, they can't do that now. This is an interesting piece. It comes from this little city of Marshall, Michigan. In 1870s, they decided that they needed a fire truck. Good idea. So they bought a steamer pumper, horse-drawn, and of course they had no water in pipes. That's a problem. So what they did, they had wells driven, and various wells, 25 or 26 of them, and on each wellhead they had this apparatus put on. And it simply had a pipe coming out the bottom, 6-inch pipe that went down into the water, of course to the bottom of the water, and then whenever they had need, they'd pull their fire truck up, take the discharge off, hook up to it, and go into suction, and they had all the water they need. Years ago, they would allow cities to almost design their own hydrant and use that hydrant. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they have a city spec hydrant. At one time, they wanted a single 5-inch discharge, come up out of the ground, make a turn, and that's it. That's all they wanted. And that if you wanted to sell a hydrant to them, that's what you use. That's the only thing that they would accept. The custom hydrant days, I think, are over. When a salesman comes in, this is what we've got, and this is what you're going to use. I can remember the trials and tribulations of gathering all these suckers together and all the work. Well, of course, the pride makes it worthwhile, but yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to get this collection away from me. But this is a history of the cast iron business. It's important that these things be kept. But it's history. It's right in front of us right now, and you can't let it get away. You've got to keep it.